You are welcome to today's session. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to solve the question we have on the board. This question is to help us understand the quadratic aspect of indices. So let's get straight into that. Now the question is saying that solve 5 exponent 2x minus 1, okay, minus 6 points. Is actually the point here means that they are multiplying 5 exponent x plus 25 equal to 0. So let's pick this one first. We have 5 exponent 2x squared minus 1. You can expand this one to have 5 exponent 2x times 5 exponent neg 1. Now, how did we get this? According to the first law of indices, it says that when the base are the same and they are multiplying, when you have two or more indices and they are multiplying, so let's say that you have a exponent n times a exponent what m, and they are multiplying, the base are the same, a. What you do is that you write one of them and add the power. So with that understanding, what it means is that if you have something like this, you can actually what, reverse it and have something like that. And that is what we did over here to have what we are having at this side. So you'll be replacing the whole of this with what you have here in the equation. So that will give you 5 exponent 2x times 5 exponent neg 1. All right, minus 6 point, which is, I've already said that is multiplication, x plus 25 equal to 0. Now this one that you are seeing over here, okay, you can, in terms of variable, you can say that a exponent negative 1, which is the same as 1 over a. So with that understanding, if you have 2 exponent negative 1, the same as 1 over 2. So here it will become 1 over 5. Let me write it first. You know, multiplication is commutative. So a times b is the same as b times a. That is 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times 2. So since they are multiplying, I can bring this one here, times 5 exponent 2x. Now here, let me talk about it a little. You can see that this side is 5x, or 5 exponent x. We can write this one as 5 exponent x bracket exponent 2, and they will multiply. When you're looking at the principle, we said that when you have a exponent n and you have b, they multiplying this way, the exponent will multiply, giving you a exponent nb. All right, so with that understanding, you can also use that to solve the question. I was looking for my duster, I can't find it, so let me come back here. You have 1 over 5 times 5 exponent x all squared minus 6 multiplying this, okay, x plus 25 equal to 0. Now, what you're going to do is to replace this one, or you can say that whichever variable that you want to let it represent. So you can say that let's maybe y to be equal to 5 exponent x. So wherever you see 5 exponent x, you're going to put y over there, and that will give us 1 over 5 times y, but there's a square here, so y square, okay. Then this one, because they are multiplying, you have 6 times what, y plus 25 equal to 0. So from here you have 1 over, or you can say that y square on 5, because they will multiply, minus 6y plus 25 equal to 0. Now watch it. You have a denominator here, so you are going to multiply through by each term. This side is 5, this side is 5, this side is 5, even this side is 5. So they'll cancel out, giving you y square. This side will give you like 30y, and this side will give you, I think, 125 equal to 0. So with all that we've done up to this point, it is your understanding of what indices that will help you up to this point. The next thing for you to do is to use your knowledge and understanding of quadratic equation to be able to get the value for y. Having found it, then now come and use it to find the value for x. Where is my duster? Okay, pardon me, let me use this. So you have y squared minus 30y plus 125 equal to 0. From here, you have your quadratic equation, and they are in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. The coefficient of x squared will multiply c. So in this case, it's 1 multiply this. That is 125. All right. 105. Then you find factors of 125. Out of those factors, then you choose two numbers that when you multiply, you get a product of a and c. But when you add and subtract, it will give you the middle term, which in this case is negative 30. So you are going to use 25 and 5, okay? And that will give you y squared minus 5y minus 25 and y plus 125 equal to 0. That is neg 5 times neg 25 will give you the 125. Then neg 5 plus neg 25 will give you the negative 30. Put these two in brackets, all right? So y here, that will give you y outside, then you have y minus 5. Can repeat the same thing over here, which is y minus 5. Then you ask yourself, which number is that when you multiply by this, it will give you negative 25. So is this, all right? So when you multiply this one by this, you have negative 25y. And when you multiply the 25, the negative by this one also, it will give you positive 125. Since they are the same here, you pick one of them, which is y minus 5. Then you pick these ones, y minus 25 equal to 0. Okay, I hope you are following. So you have y minus 5 equal to 0, and y will be equal to 5. That is the first part. Okay, now you come to the second part, which is y minus 25 equal to 0, and you have y to be equal to 25. You are not done. The question said we should find x. What we have found so far is y. Remember, we said let 5 exponent x to be equal to y. So if that is the case, with what we have here as y, we are going to replace it with 5 exponent x. So you have 5 exponent x equal to what? Y. Now, when you have a, it is the same as a exponent 1. Why? Because any number or variable exponent 1 is still the same number. So here, it is exponent 1, but we didn't write it. Since the base are the same, you equate the powers, which means that x is equal to what? 1. Then you come to this side with the same preamble and understanding. Y will be equal to 5 exponent x. So you have 5 exponent x equal to 25. So you have 5 exponent x equal to 5 exponent 2. You are changing this one to base 5. All right. And because the base are now the same, you equate the powers, x will be equal to 2. So the question says that solve this. What the question meant was that find the values of what? X. And these are the values of x, which is 1 and 2.